5 seconds. Friends, since I first unfurled the national flag on the Red Fort, 2 years have been added to India's long history, which began thousands of years ago. During these 2 years, we have seen achievements and failures. We have experienced joy and sorrow. The good work we have done will remain even though we pass away. So will India, though generations come and go. Great questions face us, and our task will not be over till we have answered them. Our objective is to make it possible for the millions of India to lead contented and purposeful lives. We cannot do that till we have solved to a large extent the problems that face us. On a day like this, we should try to detach ourselves from the problems of the moment and see from a distance as it were what is happening in our country and in the world. It is right that we forget our little troubles for a while and think of the major currents that are flowing in our country. 30 years ago, there appeared on the Indian scene a mighty man of destiny who lighted our path. That light illuminated our minds and hearts, and large numbers of our people, forgetting their own troubles and domestic difficulties, their property and family, responded to his call. It was not for personal gain of any kind. Among these, there existed a friendly competition as to who could serve the motherland better and more effectively. Our consuming obsession was the liberation of our country. The star of a free India beckoned of forward. We dreamed of freedom from poverty and distress. We gained our political freedom at last, but the other freedom still remains for us to achieve. Before we could do much to achieve it, new problems came in our way. 60 lakhs of people migrated to India as refugees. We faced this problem as we had faced others. I suppose we made some mistakes, but no one reviewing these 2 years will fail to appreciate our forward march in the face of all kinds of difficulties. Unarmed and peaceful, we faced a proud empire and looking for aid to any other country and relying only on ourselves. We had faith in our leader, our country, and in ourselves. This gave us the strength that sustained us during our struggle for independence. If we had faith and self confidence when to outward seeming we were powerless, then surely we are much better off today when we are a free people with the strength of a great country behind us. Why then should our faith and our confidence in ourselves weaken? It is true that we have had tremendous economic and other difficulties to face. It is true that while we have rehabilitated lakhs of refugees, large numbers still remain to be helped and rehabilitated, but we have faced even bigger problems in the past. Why should we not face these in the same way also? We must not let our minds get entangled in petty questions and difficulties and forget the main issues. We belong to a great country, a country that is not only great physically, but in things far more important. If we are to be worthy of our country, we must have big minds and big hearts, for small men cannot face big issues. Sir, we are in receipt of your letter dated 20th instant. The bank has given due consideration to your request, and I am happy to inform you that the bank is agreeable to grant the necessary assistance as requested by you for the opening of an institute under the scheme for self employment of qualified unemployed persons. However, on a careful scrutiny of the papers submitted by you, which were forwarded to our legal advisor for his examination and legal opinion thereon, our legal advisor sought clarification on certain points mentioned below. Most of them are technical in nature and can be cured at your end. No doubt you have mentioned in your letter dated 21st instant that you require the financial assistance to start an institute, but you have not mentioned, maybe through oversight, your technical qualifications in the subject. The bank would like to know the exact location of the proposed institute with door number, street, and area. Please also let us know whether you have got your own accommodation or you propose to start the institute in a hired building, and also the measurements of the building in which the said institute will be housed. The bank shall be glad to know whether you have got any previous experience in the teaching of the subjects, and also what arrangement you propose to make for conducting classes. On hearing from you, bank will take action. Yours faithfully,